Okay, this is going to be a little video on the progress on the Dodge Travco motorhome. But I thought I would start with showing you what happens when two motorheads get turned loose for a solid week. What happens to your shop. It's frigged up. I mean, literally. Things, tools, parts, bits, pieces, everywhere you can imagine, every corner. We were doing sandblasting, we were tearing out the interior, we bought some wood, we bought some steel. I mean, we've took everything out of the motorhome. There's bits and pieces of it leaning up against everything. There's one of the old steps that was rusted out, that fabricating new ones. You can hear my furnace running in the background. There's the old Kohler generator. The crazy thing started right up, ran like a sewing machine. Couldn't believe it. It's got to find a water pump. But we pulled it out and give it a try, and it startled everybody. It just, you would not believe how sweet that thing runs. Like I said, so scare up a water pump, fan belt, and I don't know, a couple hoses and some motor mounts, and that's ready. I'm putting it back in. Boxes of parts in every conceivable spot. There's a water heater, another cart full of tools. You know, there's a refrigerator with cans of paint setting on it, shoved out of the way. There's a stack of all kind of little pieces of trim. Oh, there's the seats. There's the brown water tank. There's my little sandblaster. One of the panels from the inside. We're going to walk up on the loft. The loft is literally full. There's one of the exterior doors and a couple of the interior doors, covers over the generator compartment. There's another door. These are all walls. You know, out of all the bathroom, closet. There's all some of the kitchen drawers, the stove. There's the little water pump. There's the pedestals to the seats, the cover to the generator. Here's my 400-pound antique 8-track. Might be able to sell that on Craigslist. I don't know. eBay. All the seats, kitchen table, more panels from the inside. You know, more stuff. There's part of the upper cabinet part. More stuff. More bits and pieces of trim. It's going to be a real jigsaw puzzle. It's going to be fun to put together, I'll tell you. Kitchen sink, countertop, parts of the bathroom. There's the medicine cabinet. Over there's the window frames. There's some more window frames hanging on a hook there. Back off the loft. And I've kind of dusted it down a little bit with a sandblaster. I'm probably just going to use a rust converter product. To get some of the panels out, I had to take the back window out. All the windows have to come out. But basically, I've welded 5 new little cross members in. I'm making new steps. Most of the metal framework is good. That box over there is where the propane tanks set in from the other side. This opening will be modified, and that's where the furnace is going to go. It used to have a 9,000 pound air conditioner set in there. Like to killed us to get that thing out. I'd already started on the new front step. Don't have it welded in yet. These panels will be replaced. All this is coming out in the front. Yeah, it's a mess. And I will go down the other side. There's the back window. A little tight in the shop on this side. This was the grill that would reach through to the ventilation to light the propane refrigerator. And this little door here is where the propane tanks went. But basically, anything on the body that has a screw in it, the screw is corroded off. So, you know, all the fasteners will have to come out. Even though they're holding, there's nothing left of them. And I've had this front out, and I put all stainless steel screws. So there's a few new ones, but... And then this is not all the parts. Let's see, I forgot one little area. In the back here. There's the water tank and the old furnace, an old Coleman furnace like you'd have in a mobile home, really. So that's not going back in. The water tank is, so it looks like it's good. And there's more parts out behind the shop. Part of the bathroom is out there. Some more pieces of big fiberglass pieces. I figure the wheel wells are out there. So, but this is drop back and punt day. The shop is absolutely totaled. We took a whole pickup truck load of interior of the floor and all the junk out of it to the landfill. All the old flooring, it was basically mulch. You know, when we uncovered it, it had a layer of plastic down, and we just literally took our hands and just scraped it into dustpans and put it into buckets and then put it in the truck. We found a piece of the original 3/4 plywood that was probably close to 4 foot square, maybe 4 square foot of wood that was still intact in the very back. But all the rest of it was just powder. So anyway, I just thought I'd better stop and, you know, to where you could kind of get a feel for what I'm into here. This is, wow, gonna take a while, a little bit of work. But I think it'll be worth it in the end. I think she's a cool old motorhome, and I can kind of visualize her going down the road. You know, all the windows have to come out, so it's basically leave no stone unturned on this job. So anyway, that's it for the video for today. Hopefully the next one we'll be able to walk inside and see a floor in it.